Hello, Madam students. Wish all of you are fine. I'm Ifata Jahan, and today I'm going to discuss a new topic for you. That topic is actually gustration, and you can also say that it's physiology of taste organs. That means in today's class, we'll learn about the physiological of different parts of our taste organ. And so, first of all, what is actually gustatory system? So, gustatory system means the system where all the taste is actually processed. The chemicals, the processing, the pathways, all the things we'll learn here. So, first of all, what is taste or what is gustation? It's actually develops in your tongue or in your mouth through the interaction of dissolved molecules with taste buds. That means there is an organ in your mouth that is taste buds. When chemicals are dissolved in that taste bud, then the taste is arrived in your mouth. We can also define taste as sensations perceived in the mouth that I already mentioned, and which actually gives us different types of taste. You can say sweet, sour, salt, bitter, and taste. And normally that stimuli are all soluble in water, or you can say the chemicals that gives us that stimulus are soluble in water. And this gustatory system also use a form of chemoreception that allows the human body to interpret chemical compounds in ingested substances as specific taste. Actually, that chemoreception means the chemical and the receptor. Then when both of these are combined, that this chemoreception prepare, and that allows human body to interpret the chemical compounds that which types of taste it is. And there are some special cell that I already said that is taste bud that present in your gustatory system that is called taste bud, and it's mainly located in the tongue, and this sense the taste sense. So what is the taste sense actually? The taste sense actually the taste molecules or any substances that stimulate the sense of taste. And these taste buds actually are found throughout the entire mouth, but mostly they are present in the tongue. And these taste buds send the information from the taste buds to the brain. And then this molecule is processed as a certain taste in the brain. Now we know about the gustatory system and what is taste bud in short. And now what are they actually test? There are 5 types of main tests that we tested in our mouth that are bitter, salty, sweet, sour, and umami. And nowadays, with that umami test, it's also a new test, and this test actually invented by the Japanese, which means delicious test, and it's like savory or protein-like materials when we take, we get the test. And recently, researchers suggested that there will also be 6 tests for phospholipids. That is very recent, okay, and that is, I think, after some years or some days, then when students again read about the gustatory system, in case of 5 main tests, they will read the 6 main test. Okay. So when taste buds actually differ, when taste bud test different types of chemical, they act differently. And for different, these 5 tests, they act differently and give us 5 different types of tests. Then tongue and taste buds. We already said that taste bud actually is present in tongue. Okay, so first of all, we have to know actually what is tongue and why is taste bud located. The sense of taste is transduced by taste buds, which are clusters actually by 50 to 100 taste receptor cells located in the tongue and other portion of the mouth like soft palate, epiglottis, pharynx, and esophagus. And according to all sensory organ, tongue is the main sensory organ of gustatory system. This tongue contains papillae, specialized epithelial cells, and have taste buds on their surface. There are 3 types of papillae with taste buds in the human gustatory system. And the now physiology of sensory organ or tongue. Okay. What is the physiology, how it looks, how it works actually? That is, test is initiated, we already know, by contact of an aqueous solution of a chemical with the test buds on the surface of the tongue and the adjacent region of the mouth and throat. And the length and weight of tongue is approximately 10 centimeter and 56 grams. And in general, tongue is actually composed of straight muscle, and the fibers of this muscle grouped into bundles that interact with one another, and they're disposed in three directions actually: longitudinal, transverse, and vertical, giving maximum mobility and physical control. The tongue is also covered by mucous membrane, and the tongue is facilitated by its muscular movement, which bring the taste material into contact with the taste bud. And during this movement, actually the concentration gradient are changes, or we take at a time different kinds of sources or different kinds of foods. So these different kinds of concentration of foods are actually changed. For example, if you take a food like you take French fry, or you can take a chicken fry, so you not only taste the protein, you also taste the saltiness, you also feel the taste of salt, you also feel the taste of potatoes, and you also feel the taste of oil. So whenever your tongue is moved, actually this concentration gradient actually changes. So sometimes you feel the saltiness, okay, and sometimes you feel the carbohydrate part of potatoes, or sometimes you feel the oily part. So it just changed during the movement of the tongue. And it's like that, it's said here, it helps in mastication, rolling food around the mouth to gain ground and make acceptable to the stomach, in addition to swallowing also. So there is a picture of our tongue with the taste bud. Okay, and that is our taste bud, and we'll read just in our next slide what is taste bud and how it works. And you have also a video on taste bud. You must watch it, where all how taste bud is work. It's actually inserted in your PowerPoint presentation. And now that is papillae. Tongue is covered with small bumps called papillae, which contain taste buds that are sensitive to chemicals in ingested food or drink. That means our tongue is covered with small bumps like materials, that is called papillae, which contain these taste buds. And these taste buds are sensitive to chemicals in ingested food or drinks. Okay, and this taste bud also contains specialized gastroreceptor cells that respond to chemical stimuli dissolved in our saliva. These receptor cells of our taste bud activate sensory neurons that are part of the facial and glossopharyngeal nerve. And actually there are 4 types of papillae present in our mouth, and they are classified according to their shape. So here these papillae, first of all, that is filiform papillae. Actually there are 4 types: filiform papillae, pungiform, then that is foliate papillae, and circumvallate papillae. In case of filiform papillae, it is only one papillae that does not contain a taste bud, but it's also a papillae present in our tongue. And it is evenly distributed on the anterior 2/3 portion of the tongue, and most numerous in number, but already mentioned that no taste bud. It is keratinized structure, helps in movement. Its main structure actually, it helps in movement of food. And it contains ending specialized for tactile sense. That means whenever we know tactile sense means when touch anything, we feel the sense. So it contains that ending that you, after that it cannot sense that food. Is the ending portion. And it's help to move the food entire mouth. And then pungiform papillae, it's a large round mushroom-like shape, and it's located in the anterior portion and the tip of the tongue. And it's actually 0.8 to 1 millimeter in diameter, 1 to 1.5 millimeter high, greater in number at the tip and side of the tongue, and its number almost 150 to 400. It always contains taste bud. Then our foliate papillae, that is actually ridges and grooves towards the back of the tongue. It's like your grapes grapes. It's just located like it appearance like that, like a structure of grapes, and almost as you think that whenever you check any grapes, you just check that there were 8-10 grapes are in one portion. It's like that. It's ridges and grooves, and it present in the back of the tongue, located on the posterior third of the tongue, and in folds and the sides of the tongue. And it is actually in man is not well developed and has little function. And our fourth one is circumvallate papillae. It's form a V shape on the back of the tongue, usually 6 to 15 in long, and large 2 millimeter, high 1 to 1.5 millimeter. And it's deep, easily visible, contains taste bud. And the main functions of papillae actually is help in movement of food with contains and being specialized for touch. For example, filiform, it help in touch actually, and I already mentioned that is just feel as that we just taken the food or it's ending of our food. And its another is give rise to taste sensation, that is mainly done by fungi and circumvallate. And that is our figure on location of taste bud and with the papillae. That you can check that is your fungiform papillae that located here, and it is our tip of the tongue, and that is our back of the tongue, and that is the foliate papillae that present here, that it is the piliform papillae, and our last or end of the tongue, that is the vallate papillae or circumvallate papillae is present there. And now that is taste bud. What is taste bud actually? You already know taste bud help us to dissolve our chemicals and help to get taste. So it's a sense organ for taste is the taste bud, which contain the receptor cells. Okay, and taste buds are present on the palate, pharynx, and papillae of tongue. And the number of taste buds per papillae varies from 32 to 508. Averaging about 250, each bud contains about 5 to 10 taste cells. Taste bud mainly consists of taste pore and 3 major types of cell. Taste pore, actually it's called the taste pore, that is taste pore from where taste actually enter. An opening through which fluids in mouth come into contact with surface of receptor cell. Gustatory here projects through the taste pore. So you can also say that is our taste pore from where that is our gustatory here. It's also called microvilli, from where the taste is actually inserted to the taste bud. Then the major types of cell, there are 3 major types of cells. Supporting cell is actually separate the taste, and insulate help to insulate the cell. And receptor cells, it actually deals with taste. And receptor cell has a number of macrovilli projecting into the taste pore and has a life cycle of few days. And then basal cell, it's like the stem cells, that means regularly new cells are arrived, and it's a very stem cell, and when it develops, it's converted into supporting cell, and this supporting cell then after some maturation it acts as a receptor cells, and they help to give rise to new cell. 50 receptor cells surrounded by supporting cell, and basal cell developed into supporting cell, then receptor cell that I mentioned. First of all, any new cell, that is basal cell or stem cell, it develops, its first function is they produce first, then when they mature some days later, they act as supporting cell, and after some days, they act as receptor cells, and after that, they die. And in case of taste bud, each taste bud responds to one of the 5 primary taste stimuli that we already know: sour, salty, sweet, bitter, umami taste. And main function of our taste bud actually, it detects chemicals that are dissolved in the saliva, and then receptor actually accept that taste, and that they convert it for further processing, that it can go through to nerve, to the brain, and then we get the test. And you go to the link for I actually try to insert the video within the PowerPoint, but it's not possible, it's not text, so I give you the link. So you must watch that link. You have the better understanding of the test parts. That is your figure of test parts. That is, I already mentioned, your test pore and microvilli. That is your supporting cell, that is your basal cell, and from that nerve further processing is started. That is our tongue, and here clearly mentioned our pore papillae, that is fungiform, folate, circumvallate, all papillae are there. And that is the clear picture of our taste bud again. That is taste pore, taste ear, gustatory cells, supporting cells, sensory nerve, all of the things there. I think you were clear about my lecture, and if you don't, then be prepared for our discussion class. Thank you for today. Allah Hafiz.